Hey guys, how you doing? It's Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NHL hockey previews and predictions today for Thursday. It is March 13th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Thursdays. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, what we're going to do with this show here today is we're going to give you the forecast, the computer forecast, and then I'll give you my free pick of the day, which is going to come from the St. Louis-Pittsburgh game. But before we do that, let's kick it off in Columbus, where the Blue Jackets hosting the Vegas Golden Knights off a tough loss to the Penguins. 3-2 is the final. Tonight, the Vegas Golden Knights are going to be a 167 favorite, 6.5 is your total, and we're going to lean with VGK in this one. 3.5 to 3.04, the over-under, landing on 6.55, so we do like this game to go over the total. Speaking of the over, it's 7-3 for the Blue Jackets in their last 10 games. They're off a tough loss to New Jersey. 5-3 was the final. Tonight, we're going to give Vegas a 51% chance of winning compared to 38% for the Blue Jackets. And for the Vegas Golden Knights, they're now riding a 2-game losing streak. Keep in mind, though, they're still 7-3 in their last 10 games. Tampa Bay Lightning, one of the hottest teams in hockey, 7-3 straight up in the last 10, taking on the Philadelphia Flyers, who got lost to the Ottawa Senators the other night. 5-2 was the final in that one. And tonight, the Lightning, a 164 favorite, 5.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Bolts in this one. 2.9 to 2.6, the over-under at 5.61, so another game we do like to go over the total on the computer pick. Looking at the Lightning, they're on a 2-game losing streak. They lost 4-1 to the Canes last game, and we're going to give them tonight a 57% chance of winning here on the law of average theory. And when you look at their days rest, both teams coming in on 1 day's rest, and the Flyers on the puck line only 3-7 ATS on the puck line. I did have the Bolts at minus 167 on my value index, and you're laying 164 tonight, so fair market value if you do like Tampa Bay. St. Louis Blues taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now the computer pick does like the Blues to win this one, 3.2 to 2.7, the over-under at 5.97. St. Louis coming in as a minus 119 favorite, 6 is your total. And looking at the chance of winning does favor the St. Louis Blues at 50%, 39.6 for the Pittsburgh Penguins, whose last 4 games have gone under. Penguins on a 4-game under streak. They've won their last 2, and they are 3-7 last 10, while the St. Louis Blues, see bullish, 7-3 in their last 10 games. And I'll give you my free pick on this game in just 1 minute. All right, let's go to Boston taking on the Ottawa Senators. That's the game of the night here in the nation's capital. Minus 175 is the line. Now, the Ottawa Senators on a 4-game win streak right now. They're ready for the playoffs because they're fighting for many teams for that 8th and final playoff spot. Boston Bruins being one of them. Now, the Bruins coming in tonight as a road underdog in this spot. And we do have the Sens winning this one on the computer pick. 3.2 to 2.5, the over-under at 5.81. So we do like this game to go over the total. Boston's last 3 games have gone under. Off a 3-2 win over the Florida Panthers. Tough win that was. And they are now 3-7 the last 10. And they are now riding a 2-game win streak for the Ottawa Senators. 5-5 last 10, but it's just lately they've been getting to play some better hockey. All right, the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Florida Panthers. Now, Toronto Maple Leafs is going to be a home underdog in this spot. You don't see the Leafs as a dog much at home in this situation in the month of March, but they are tonight against the Florida Panthers off that tough loss to the Boston Bruins. Minus 118 was the line, and we do have the Florida Panthers winning here on the computer pick. 3.08 to 2.7, the over-under at 5.83. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the Toronto Maple Leafs, last 3 games have gone over the total. Leafs are going to be well rested off that 4-3 win over Utah. They're playing on 2 days rest, while the Panthers are playing on 1 day's rest. They are 8-2, however, in the last 10 games, while the Leafs are 6-4. I did have the Leafs listed here on my value index. Actually, the Florida Panthers are minus 125, and you're getting 118 tonight. And so if you do like the Florida Panthers or Toronto on the money line, you are getting fair market value. New Jersey Devils hosting the Edmonton Oilers off that tough loss 2 nights ago against the Buffalo Sabres. Edmonton, they're struggling right out of the gate since the Final Four Cup, the Nations Cup. They're 3-7 in their last 10 games, and again 3-2 loss to Buffalo. They're now on a 4 ATS losing streak in the last 10 games, 3-7 straight up, 2-8 on the puck line, and 6-4 when it comes to the over/under. They're a 141 favorite tonight, 6 is the total, and we're going to go with the Oilers to snap that loss. 3.2 to 2.6, the over/under at 5.96. So we do like this game to stay under the total tonight in New Jersey, who won their last game 5-3 against the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, the New York Rangers traveling to Minnesota to take on the Wild. This is a pick'em line of minus 106. And the Rangers on a 4-game losing streak right now. They're 4-6 last 10, while the Wild last game, a 2-1 victory over the Colorado Avalanche. Their last 3 games have gone under, and we're going to lean with the Wild tonight. 3.3 to 2.5, the over-under, 5.85. I did have the Minnesota Wild at minus 160 in my value index, and be careful, the Rangers just not playing some really good hockey right now, and it looks like they only got one line going. So if the Rangers to win this game here tonight, they're going to need that third and fourth line to get going to get back in the winner's circle. All right, the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the San Jose Sharks tonight in the Shark Tank. 110 is the price tag. 6.5 is the total. We're going to lean with the Sharks here. 3.3 to 2.6 the over-under, landing on 5.97, so we do like this game to stay under the total. San Jose riding a 3-game losing streak. They lost their last game 3-2 to Nashville, while the Chicago Blackhawks, they lost 3-0 to the Colorado Avalanche. They're playing on 2 days rest. 3-7 in their last 10 games. The over-under in the year, 36, 26, and 3, while it's 34, 31, and 1 for the Sharks, so more balanced in that respect. 6-4 in the last 10 to the over, and tonight we do give the San Jose Sharks a 61.9% chance of winning compared to 34.5 for the Chicago Blackhawks. And your final game of the evening is a good one tonight at the Crypto.com Arena, where the LA Kings are a 123 favorite, 5.5 is the total, and we're going to go with the Kings in this one. 3.3 to 2.7, the over-under at 6.04. So another game we do like to go over the total on the computer pick. Looking at the chance of winning this game straight up, does favor the Kings at 63.8% compared to 44.4 for the Capitals, who won 2 nights ago against the Anaheim Ducks. 7-4 was the final. 11 goals scored in that game, while the Kings last game, a 4-1 victory over the New York Islanders. They are now 5-5 last 10, while the Washington Capitals, a bullish 7-3 in their last 10 games. All right, your free play of the day is going to be the game between the St. Louis Blues and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, if you look at St. Louis, 7-3 in their last 10 games straight up, and again, the puck line, 6-4 to the over. Now, the bookmakers got the Blues as a 119 favorite tonight, and I had them listed at minus 139, so we're getting nice value on the St. Louis Blues. Now, the Pittsburgh Penguins are off. They went on that road trip. They came back. They beat Vegas. That was quite the upset. To beat the Vegas Golden Knights at home. When you look at the Penguins on the year, not having a good year this year. 26-41. They're 15-18 at home this year. While St. Louis, a win tonight gets them over 500, and they're playing some really good hockey of late. If you look at their last 10 games, they are 7-3, only giving up 2.8. And you know what? Binnington has been good since the Four Nations Cup. I'm going to go with the St. Louis Blues tonight to beat the Pittsburgh Penguins on the road. And when you look at the Blues coming off a road loss as an underdog this season, they are 7-3 straight up in their next game. So give me the St. Louis Blues over the Pittsburgh Penguins at minus 119, and that's your free play of the day. And guys, if you want to get the Raymond Report each and every day, go to the website, atsstats.com. And once you get to the website, today your free Raymond Report tip sheet of the day is going to be the game between, and we're just waiting for this to load up right here, the Vegas Golden Knights and the Columbus Blue Jackets. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you get a lot of information on this game. We'll give you some great stats and trends, and it's all here at the website, atsstats.com. Hope to make it to the winner's circle, and good luck today. And don't forget, we'll be back on a Friendly Friday with another edition of the Raymond Report.